same day as the Beatles. He once wrote that for lonely people, the newsreader, appearing night after night, becomes a trusted friend. It's perhaps how many others will remember him too.
And the actor Desmond Llewellyn, Q from the James Bond films, has also died today. He was 85. He was killed in a car crash after attending a book signing near his home in East Sussex. Desmond Llewellyn played the eccentric and slightly irascible technical wizard in 17 Bond films, including the most recent one, The World Is Not Enough. The Millennium Dome has been given the thumbs up from the people who really matter, the public. 14,000 specially invited guests had a preview of what will be on offer inside the dome. Our media correspondent Nick Hyam went round with a family from Yeovil.
For the Parsons family from Yeovil, a day at the Dome would cost at least £140 in train fares and tickets. First impression today, it'd be worth it.
The Dome looks very small from the outside. Inside it's huge. It's unbelievably big. It's like the biggest big top you've ever seen in the world.
It's so big, the first problem's deciding what to see.
You've got the body zone, play zone. You want to go around the play zone?
The play zone's one of several of the 14 in the Dome, which features interactive games. And there were more games to sample, combined with slogans about the environment in Living Island, a mock-up of the English seaside constructed from recycled materials.
There's things that they make them very colourful, eye-catching, things that interactive, you can touch them, feel them, do everything else. I think it's very good.
But some zones, like Faith, are simply exhibitions, and there's only one theme park-style ride, Home Planet, with a 10-minute queue. The family's verdict, a thumbs up with reservations.
I thought there'd be a few more rides than there is. I know they aren't all open at the moment, but they're mostly looking at things and seeing things as opposed to riding on things like Disney would be.
The big show was brilliant with all the bungee jumping, and that was brilliant.
I think already James is planning February's birthday. That's where we'll be, so.
So you'll be here again?
I think we will.
Today was a rehearsal, not everything was ready, but the Dome hopes feedback from days like this will encourage many more of us to decide on a visit. The Parsons' advice, plan to spend a whole day here, and if you come in winter, wrap up warm. Nick Hyam, BBC News at the Greenwich Dome.
Football, and Leeds United are back on top of the Premiership after a 2-0 victory at Chelsea this afternoon. Stephen McPhail scored his first ever goal for the club to put Leeds ahead midway through the second half at Stamford Bridge. 20 minutes later, he scored again with a free kick to put his club 2 points clear of Manchester United at the top of the table. And in tonight's Scottish Premier League match, Frenchman Franck Sauzet scored the second goal in Hibernians' 3-0 victory against their Edinburgh neighbours, Heart of Midlothian. And Sir Cliff Richard has failed to claim the coveted Christmas #1 spot. His Millennium Prayer song has topped the chart for 3 weeks. But tonight, this is the new #1.
We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun.
The Irish boy band Westlife went straight in with this double A-side. And that's the latest from the BBC Newsroom tonight. Good night.
Hello again, good evening. Well, temperatures are dropping off very smartly now, and tonight we are expecting a widespread and hard frost. Temperatures as low as -12 in the north, even -7, -8 down in the south. Hazardous conditions still, some icy stretches on untreated roads, but at least most of us will see dry weather, only just a few snow showers running down the east coast, possibly though still a centimetre or two in Norfolk and Suffolk. But those should die away tomorrow, and for many of us it will be a dry and sunny day tomorrow, but a change late on. We're going to start to see Atlantic fronts pushing in gradually from the west, and these could well bring some very wet and windy weather during Monday night, but preceded by a lengthy spell of snow, and that'll gradually march east on Tuesday to give the possibility of some severe weather, something to bear in mind in the next 24 hours. But before all that happens, it'll be a quiet day, a crisp and frosty start to the day, lots of sunshine through the morning, just the odd flurry in the east. But later on, cloud will spill in from the west to make the sunshine rather hazy, and for all of us, it's going to be another very chilly day. Bye-bye.